on you.
You don't want to get robbed. Go walk around East St. Louis by yourself. See how it turns out. See if people are walking up to you, offering you popsicles and fun times.
Now, what would happen? Let's say I walk through East St. Louis, right? And I'm dressed in my Woody's Gamer shorts and a t-shirt, perhaps some flip-flops, not causing any trouble whatsoever, right? Just on my own, walking.
You'd be fucked. Like, someone would come up to him. They'd probably punk test him, where they'd have somebody across the street yell like, "Hey, white boy!" or something like that. And then depending on your reaction, they would go from there.
What's the right reaction?
If you if you yelled like, "I don't have time for this" or something and kept walking at your own pace or acted crazy, they'd be less likely to come up to you. But if you said like, "Oh, what's up?" or like, "Oh, hey," or something like that, they would know to
That's
come.
totally my natural reaction. Hey, white boy! Sup, bro?
Yeah, and 3 seconds later, you're on the news. So there's...
You know, I'm on the news because I fucking shot 7 motherfuckers.
I'll pan out what...
You don't have 7 bullets in that gun.
6 motherfuckers!
You'd be
Pistol
screwed.
with
It's an awful area. Even growing up in that city, when I did get my license, and I'm embarrassingly bad with directions. And so there were a couple times I was driving downtown for like a Cardinals game or a Blues game, Rams game, whatever, and I would find myself on the wrong side of the river or past, MLK Ave or something, and suddenly it's like, oh, Jesus, fuck, like every stoplight is like, is this really a rule, or this looks like a suggestion right now, and then just blow through it and try to get out of there, because it's a scary area. You would not do well walking there past nighttime. I had a cop pull me over. I guess I was 16 or 17, and I got lost in that area, and I was figuring my way out of it. Like, I wouldn't have been screwed, but the guy pulled me over and just, like, had me roll my window down on my Honda Accord, and the guy was like, "Hey, do you know where you are right now? Like, do you know the way out of here? You definitely want to get out of here." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm trying. So he pointed me in the right direction, and I left. But, like, that's how bad it is. The cops pull you over just to tell you, it's not a great idea. Like,
How long have you guys been doing your podcast?
The podcast?
15 years.
15 years. Yeah, we started back on iTunes in the 1930s. I want to say 5 years. Does that sound right?
Oh, wow.
So does this. This is
235.
35. So we do an episode a week. Obviously, there's weeks that missed in the middles, but 4 or 5 years. Wow,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So. Wait.
Is that on it? People are.
Kyle, have I met you?
I will say I'm not seeing enough cleavage for my taste out of Tucker right now. I'd like you.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm like. I know. Oh, he's got the chest hair. Ooh, Taylor.
I feel like someone needs to look into it. What was that, Taylor?
My girlfriend just walked over and tussled my hair.
Oh, okay. Fat People Hate's been going on for a while. It's gotten really hot in the last month or so. But even before then,
I think we were part of that. I really do.
Yeah. We definitely fan the flames. I don't like fat people. So what happened was
awful.
I mean, they're uncomfortable to be around. What are you talking about? Like I don't know why everybody's like, yeah, come on, you don't like fat people. Nobody does. I mean, you gotta prefer everybody to be. All right, so we gotta hit the main issue first, I guess. So Taylor has been talking forever about his new job he was getting. I still don't think we should go into be very specific about what he's doing, because I still don't think he would want people to know really exactly. But his job means that being on this show is kind of a no-go.
So I'm trying to figure out what I can say. His new job is in marketing, and it has like a social, like public-facing aspect to it, and he feels like he can't do that and auto blow jokes on Painkiller Already at the same time. So
still a friend of the show. He loves us. He wishes he could, but unfortunately, because of what Kyle just held up and the other,
he never got his. That's the worst part. But we do have new and improved Chiz. Look at this. First of all, hat's
no
gone,
hat.
right? That's what I noticed right off the bat.
It's a prerequisite.
That reveals a real nice do he's got up there. I like the geometry. I like the hairline.
Cranked, Cranked was new, so that was a cool thing.
That's about it.
Yeah, that's about it. But the maps were gigantic and they sucked.
Oh, wow.
And
Stonehaven. Great map. Like, that was some Game of Thrones map right there. It was just, there was just no flow to it. It was just poorly designed. Like, Treyarch have really good designs of their maps. It's pretty much all 3 lanes, and then that was just
we told you not to come back.
we're done with you, you son of a bitch.
Are we doing the show right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing it.
Yeah.
I barged my way back in. Woody told me to stop joining. Stop joining. You're off the show. Here for you, the listener.
Can you tap your mic?
Well, I just joined, so it's probably the wrong one.
Well, you fucking do this professionally, asshole. Every week, you shit. If I find out that I'm Irish.
Yeah. I think
guys.
you're doing the
I don't want to hear that.
The casino thing, you're 100% on. Like, if you found out that you were just enough to take advantage of it, that would be the ideal in this day and age, I think. Just to be like, well, I'm 1/24th, this or that.
Yeah.
Like, give me something.
Are you German? Are you Nordic? I'm trying to guess.
Germanic, I'm afraid, from the marshlands of Germany. Probably some Nazis in there, you know, right? I feel like that may be in my heritage. I hope so. It'd be nice if I could maybe look into that. I think we should do the DNA test. It's only like $100 each or something.
If
maybe
there were Nazis in your heritage, that's almost like a success story of like, look, just 100 or 80 years ago, look what my ancestors were doing. Look what I'm doing now, firing guns on the internet. Not even hating Jews, even, not very much at least.
I have several Jewish friends. I have so totally.
Okay, well, Korea and Japan have like advanced remarkably in the last 10 years. One would argue, like Japan is up there in robotic engineering like none other. You know, they produce. Aren't they like the leading vehicle producer in the United States now with Honda and Toyota? And
I'm not
all that stuff?
They might.
All I know is who made the first blowjob robot, and that one was in the United States.
Still Japan, right?
We are on the cutting edge of blowjob technology, my friend. Now, Japan might be able to make some little Honda robot dance. I can fucking dance, but I'm certainly not giving Woody a blowjob. So they've got this machine that does it for you.
That's good, Kyle. You keep the secret.
I mean, I'll snort it, but I'm not.
That's where I'll draw my line right there.
I'm not an animal. Come on. Like, you got to get it out yourself.
That video
was like, oh, yes, it came in the mail and he disappeared for hours. And I was like, yeah, I was fucking that machine. Got in the mail. Like, I got no shame. Like, there's no way you can own a blowjob machine and not just own it. Like, I mean,
you know how to handle it. You assert your masturbatory dominance. You let the world know. Yeah.
See, I thought it got lost in the mail. I thought that it got lost in the mail, and so I went to the post office, and I was trying to get my Dollar Shave Club stuff too, and I was like, I think that you lost something that was supposed to be delivered to here. Should have come a while ago. Someone sent it. And they were like, what is it? And I was like, well...
It's a brown box.
It's a brown box. Some goods.
Birthday. I'm not sure.
I actually said, like an asshole, people in line behind me, that someone had shipped me some goods. Like it was the Oregon Trail, and I needed goods to continue on my way. Just some goods, sir.
Same experience once. So... I had a friend in New Jersey, and in New Jersey, cigarettes are very expensive. And at the time, I did not know that it's a crime to ship cigarettes across borders and get around that tax.
Really?
It is. So I know that now, and so I don't do that now. But at the time, I'd buy her a $50 carton of cigarettes, mail it to her for $3, to a place where they were $70, saving her like $15 a carton or something like that, or maybe $20 a carton. It was significant. I think there were 40 here, 70 there. So it was worth doing. She was like, what are you shipping? And I was like, I didn't expect to be asked. And I can't tell you what it is. And I was just like, books. And she was like, oh, great. Books ship for free. Just get them out of there. And just get them out of the envelope. And, we have a special book process. And I'm just like, nah. I want to keep going with, I already paid, you know, with the card. Like, I don't even know how that refund works. Like, you gonna give me stamps or something back as change? Like, nah. She's like, no, really, it's free. And I'm just like, I just backed away and walked out. Like, she had
These
to
are
make
very private books.
That's what I guess I should have been like, they're pornographic in nature. I'd like, but in reality, I'm like, don't bust me for smuggling goods across state lines. like, I just want to help my friend out.
Graphic, and she's only. That's yeah, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. It would definitely be embarrassing if like someone, if like someone from the community, like the mailman, saw my auto blow. Cause like I know my mailman, like I know my mail lady, like I don't know his name, but like he knows my mama. You know what I mean? Like, Japanese porn in general is some of the worst porn. I don't know. I think it's tied with German porn, which is more angry and nine. But
all of the countries that get kind of stomped on in wars have fucked up porn.
Yeah.
Who makes the best
when
porn?
You think about when the whole world is trying to kill you, the entire world hates you. I think the your porn will become very, very debaucherous.
Russian porn.
Oh yeah, you can't get off on a little bit of, you know, ass to mouth once you've had nukes thrown your way. You need something a little more deviant.
Oh man, that was rough.
Can she just? They're putting more water up there?
Oh, they're blowing the water towards her face. That's terrible.
Yeah, with the poop and everything.
Yeah, it's like they're hosing down the table, but they're hosing it towards her face.
Here's an enema punishment mom. What's this?
No,
All right, this is dreadful. This is dreadful.
But the mom gives the daughter the enema.
Yeah, I understand, but I don't want it.
There's only so much.
It wasn't conceptual difficulty in me understanding what you were offering. It was the fact that this is vile and it's awful, and I don't want anything to do with it.
You're right. Look, you're right. I admit it. Would you prefer the one where the mom gives the son the enema? Is that what you're saying to me? Is